Hello everybody and welcome to Math Tutorials, the place where we don't want stuff like this happening to you. Okay, this is my final exam, the moment of truth. Okay, I'm afraid I haven't looked at the exam, but I'll have to take a look in 3, 2, 1, now! Okay, so, as you just saw, we don't want that to happen, so that's why today we're helping you with inverse functions.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Okay, so basically, an inverse function is the original function's equation, but rearranged in a way that the output of the original function can be placed into the inverse function and turned back into the input of the original function. For example, here in the image we can see, if we take 0, put it into the original function, we get 2. And then if we grab that 2 and put it into the inverse function, we get a 0, which was the original function's input.
Guess who's back, back again.
Okay, so we know what's an inverse function, but how can we actually get it algebraically? Well, it's actually pretty simple, and this method I'm about to show you is used for all functions that can be inverted. Unlike those which are non-one-to-one functions like parabolas or certain trigonometric functions. What you wanna do is follow these 3 simple steps. Grab your original function, solve for x, and change your x variable for the y variable.
Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy.
Nice, so we already have our equation, but first, we have to check if it's correct. To check if the equation you have when getting the inverse is correct, all you have to do is get both equations and put them inside each other. And both should give you the answer of x at the end.
Not the first king of controversy, I am the worst things until Elvis Presley, the 2 black.
And finally, our last step, to graph. To graph is actually pretty simple. It's like graphing any other thing, just plot all the dots. But there's one thing that should be according when you graph the inverse function of a function. It has to look as if it's flipped over the symmetry axis. If it doesn't look like this, you've done something wrong.